This is Weston.
We have a last-minute reservation.
Oh my God. That's Tobin Frost.
Kill all the surveillance cameras in this room.
Is this legal?
Go!
Remember rule number one, you're responsible for your house guest. I'm your house guest. They're here for me, but they want me alive. You don't kill. Time's a wasting. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
This Friday, 2 till 4, on the Radio 5 live show that I co-present with Simon Mayo, our special guest is none other than Denzel Washington. He's coming on the show to talk about his new movie, Safe House. Now, before you start emailing in questions for Denzel, the interview's already been recorded. Sadly, I wasn't involved in it. It was just Simon and Denzel together, and apparently they got on very well, about which I'm absolutely thrilled and not at all disappointed. And looking back over Washington's career, is an extraordinary career. I mean, Oscar nominations for Cry Freedom, for Malcolm X, for Hurricane, obviously a big Oscar win for Training Day. He's one of those stars that's really bankable and also gets the critics on side. But I was thinking back over that filmography and thinking, which are the films that I really like? And they aren't necessarily the ones that people think of as his greatest work. So I decided to come up with my top 5 slightly alternate Denzel Washington performances. Here we go. At number 5, The Book of Eli. Now, I know this isn't every critic's favourite. In fact, here in the UK, it got kind of kicked around town by the critics. However, according to the IMDb in the US, it's one of Denzel's biggest grossing films. And one of the reasons I really like it, not just that Denzel Washington gives a great central performance, which he does, but the film is directed by the Hughes brothers, whose work I really rate. In fact, their movie Dead Presidents is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated movies for the past 25 years. I really like Book of Eli. It's my number 5. At number 4, Ricochet, and many of you may not have even heard of Ricochet, but it's a kind of twisted cop thriller that Denzel Washington made with Russell Mulcahy. You remember him? He's the guy who's still best known as the director of the Highlander movies, although in my heart he will always be known as the man who helmed Razorback, the best killer pig movie to ever grace the screens. Ricochet is a terrifically twisted thriller, and a young Denzel Washington is really edgy in it. It's a shame more people haven't seen it. At 3, Inside Man from 2006, which has been described by some people as the Spike Lee movie for people who don't really like Spike Lee but do like Denzel Washington. It's a strange crime caper movie, twisted in the sense that there is a twist in the tale. Not great reviews, it has to be said, but a great performance from Denzel Washington. At number 2, Glory, for which Denzel Washington received his 2nd Oscar nomination. Another fantastic performance. It's a great movie directed by Ed Zwick, tells the true story of the first all-black volunteer regiment in the American Civil War. And in that film, Denzel Washington co-stars with Morgan Freeman. I remember very clearly interviewing Morgan Freeman at the time. He was promoting 2 movies, Glory and Driving Miss Daisy. He didn't really want to talk about Driving Miss Daisy, didn't have much to say about it, thought it was a bit fluffy, but he was very, very proud of Glory and of working with Denzel Washington. What happened at the awards? Well, yes, Denzel Washington got his Oscar nomination, but Driving Miss Daisy won the Oscar for Best Picture. But at number 1, my favourite Denzel Washington performance ever in, and I'm sure many of you have already guessed this, Devil in a Blue Dress, Carl Franklin's brilliant adaptation of Walter Mosley's book. It's a terrific story, 1940s LA, seedy, noirish. Denzel Washington plays Easy Rawlins, Devil in a Blue Dress, Denzel in a white vest. What is there not to love? That's it. That's my favourite Denzel Washington film. So, that's my top 5. What's your favourite Denzel Washington film? Let me know. And remember, tune in Radio 5 this Friday, 2 till 4, when Denzel Washington talks to Simon Mayo. But not me.
Taking you in.
I want you to take me in.